Fnm members meet to figure out the way forward.
Every player must put the team first, ahead of personal glory.
2 men murdered overnight in separate incidents. The Ministry of Education seeking police presence during summer school programs, plus Independence fashion for your dog.
Using the androsia fabric, we have a beautiful androsia shirt here that's of course in the traditional turquoise fabric.
I'm Nikia DeVoe and this is NB12 Weekend. Thanks for joining us this Saturday evening. The Free National Movement today held a conclave at Super Club's Breezes to identify the party's strengths and weaknesses as it moves forward. Fnm leader Dr. Hubert Minnis challenged Fnms to continue to promote accountability and dedicated service in public life. Charisma Robinson reports.
As a part of the Fnm's vision, Dr. Minnis says his party will continue to fight furiously against corruption and victimization in this country. Minnis says this core vision will be achieved by a team of leaders who are indivisibly committed to the party and to the advancement of the Bahamian people. The Fnm recently criticized the government for failing to renew the contracts of about 85 former urban renewal workers here in New Providence and in Grand Bahama. Today, the party again cried shame on the government as it seeks to bring aid to those whose contracts were not renewed.
These were Bahamians. When the PLP's motto was Bahamian first, they were the first to be laid off. These are individuals who are now having problems paying their rent, paying their kids' school fees, buying food. And you consider that Bahamian first?
When the Fnm took over urban renewal, they did not terminate one person. Persons were sent back to their original ministries to continue their work. So the police went back to the police. The social service persons went back to social service. Ministry of Health, they went back. Environmental health, they went back. No one was terminated, even though many of them were PLPs, but they were not terminated.
I'm a talented Bahamian and I'm qualified.
Now, Minnis says a critical objective is to improve the party's organizational efficiency by establishing roles, policies, and procedure that will complement its vision and ensure its success come the next general election. Minnis says this will be facilitated through standardized meetings with a view of full involvement of its members. Another fundamental objective, he says, is to improve relationships within the party.
It is paramount for us to adopt a win-back strategy, a strategy to reach, renew, and revive relationships with Fnms that have left the fold. I pledge to visit the families of the founding members to ensure a gateway between their vision and ours.
He says moving forward, internal fighting will not be tolerated.
Every player must put the team first, ahead of personal glory.
Yeah, right.
I draw on this quote as it speaks of unity and the importance of it. As long as we stay and fight internally, fight, backbite, stab, pulverize, and undermine each other, we lose the strength to fight externally. This should be our goal. Our goal should be external battle, not internal battle.
The Fnm leader says his party will develop a communication strategy, one that will fully utilize the social media. He says the party must also improve on its public relations so that its vision and strategy can be effectively communicated. Reporting for NB12, I'm Charisma Robinson.
3 murders in a week, 2 of them overnight. The murder count jumped to 71 following separate incidents that have left 2 men dead. The first incident took place at McCullough Corner off East Street around 11:20 last night. The first victim was reportedly beaten to death during an altercation with another man. He was killed after he was hit in the head with an object. The man's lifeless body was left lying face up in the middle of the street. Residents in the surrounding area watched from their yards as police cordoned off the area with yellow crime scene tape and searched the scene for evidence. And a few hours later, a 22-year-old man was shot to death in front of Magic City nightclub in the Westridge Shopping Center. We're told that while inside the club, the Hospital Lane resident was involved in a fight with a group of people. That altercation continued to the parking lot, where the victim was reportedly shot in the neck just a few feet from the door. Police are investigating both incidents. Those were the second and third murders in July. According to Royal Bahamas Police Force statistics for 2011, July was the bloodiest month last year with a total of 21 murders. According to our news team's records, there were 68 murders up to this point last year. As we said, the murder count currently stands at 71. Well, a 32-year-old man is being questioned by police after a man's body was found in an open grave in Southern Cemetery at Cowpen and Spikenard Roads yesterday. Now, a body in a grave may not sound strange to you, but it was not supposed to be there. Police say they got a call that 2 men were seen disposing of a garbage bag in the cemetery around 4 yesterday afternoon. When they went to investigate, officers discovered a man's fully clothed body in the open grave. Police say they've launched an intensive investigation. While a male student was hospitalized after a stabbing incident on a school campus yesterday, and now the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology is looking into including police presence at school summer programs. 2 male students in the extended learning program at the R.M. Bailey Senior High School were fighting on the school campus around 10 yesterday morning, and one of the boys stabbed the other during the altercation. Education officials say the alleged perpetrator is in police custody. Education Minister Jerome Fitzgerald said in a statement that he's saddened by the incident. He also said that going forward, the ministry will introduce counseling for students enrolled in summer school who have behavioral issues.